So we are back. This is the 9th installment. Welcome to this Chronicles campaign series. If you don't know what this is, you can follow the annotations on the video links, and you can go back all the way to the introduction video, and you can know what this is all about. Anyway, so it's been a while since I played, and if you remember, we were being besieged by this dude over here. He's got a pretty good assortment of actually very powerful, good defense, and they units, and they also have some chevrons. So over here we don't really have much. We have Nubian spears and some Kurdish javelineers, and if I recall, I was in the process of training some reinforcements for that province. Was I? I should be. Yeah, it was over there, and everything pretty much looks good. We are going to wait for these guys to surrender, and I think we still have. Oh, we only have one turn left. And what's the payoff? Monies for the loss of troops.
How may I serve, Sultan?
You know what? I'm just gonna attack. And you see that we have a pretty good advantage. I'm gonna probably lose a bunch of men, but anyway, I'll see you guys on the siege battle map in a bit. All right, so here we are in the middle of the desert, even though it didn't really look like the desert from the big map, but whatever. Let's examine the entry points. Let's just be let me just place these guys over here, take them out. So I probably want my javelin men to be like my meat shield, and I'll just put them right here behind these guys, or maybe even on each side. And then the rest of my main infantry will sit at the back, and I'm putting them obviously in loose formation to avoid the archer barrages that I might receive. And then we have a swordsman unit, which is already kind of in loose formation anyway. And I have a Abbasid Khalifa. These are the Bedouin spears, pretty cheap units. I'm gonna use these as like meat shield, pretty much. And I don't want actually these guys to hold my thing. I'll give that to my elite troops, which are these Abna heavy spearmen. And then finally, I'll just take my junior Ghulam Cav and put them at the back. Also a loose formation to minimize casualties. So here we go. Let's take a look at our opponents, and oh boy, missiles and Arabic cavalry. Not much, nothing we can't make do with. So we're gonna send these guys first. These guys out first.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
And we'll leave the bunch of the rest of these guys back here. Let's do some close-ups on these guys. Pretty cool looking. They're not as heavily armed as you'd expect because they're still junior Ghulams, so. And then you have the very lightly armed Nubian spearmen, yep. He's made up a big part of not just Abbasid armies, but also Fatimid armies. Alright, so I'm gonna actually keep these guys. Notice that they're actually not attacking those guys, so I'm just gonna line up. And you can see that I have some sort of a little bit of hill advantage here. It might not be perfectly obvious. See, they're firing a little downhill into these guys, so that's pretty good. And then I'll throw javelins into there as well. And here we go, the Abna Spearmen, the heavy contingent of my infantry. I'm pushing the ram
Men
into
have reached the
place.
gate with the battering ram.
We're under attack!
We'll start moving in once the damage is about at 80%, so that by the time the gate opens I can rush everybody in.
Men are under
Right.
attack. We need to act.
So we're gonna rush our infantry forces up.
Our men have done well.
And there goes the
The
gate.
gates have
And they're gonna
fallen.
meet us with their cavalry, which is a pretty big mistake. So tight. And we're gonna fill in the gap. Gonna have all our infantry go into loose formation and rush in. And here comes the cav as well. I'm gonna keep my javelin men on the
Allah
outside.
is glorious. We have taken the walls.
And here come the Abna
We captured
spears.
this place.
And they're gonna shred these Turkish
Men are
infantry
under
to
attack.
pieces.
We must act now.
These guys are
Foe
very,
fights
very
with
tough.
horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Let's get some close-ups on the action. You can see that my Abna spearmen have just lost one man so far in their attack. I think two maybe. But they are just mowing through these guys.
Our men are under attack. We must act
And
now.
I don't know why I didn't put these two on run. So let's run. And I'll choose these. The Kurds are also done. They don't have any more, but they're still being targets actually, so I might just spread them out real far like this. Guess the AI still thinks they're missile troops. And here comes the rest of my infantry. See that my Abna have taken pretty decent casualties. Now that they're being met with these Saracen militia. So I probably need to push through with these two units as well. I'm using the flag to control them because it gives me an idea of how they But as you can see, we have pretty much effectively messed these guys up. And I guess right now it's only a matter of time before their armies break. You can see more and more troops.
Praise be to Allah.
And there goes the
enemy's
general.
lies dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them.
And he's gonna start to flee. I'm gonna leave him to flee, and then I'm gonna put all my attention over here. And I wanna kill this one before that one reaches the middle. Isn't that all
Only
their
half the
troops?
enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Alright, so not much is really going on here. So you pretty much guessed that I'm going to win the fight. So I'm gonna pretty much continue playing and then come back at the battle map Okay, so you can see that we pretty much destroyed every single person they had, but we lost a very big part of our army. Not too good. And that I think that Abna Spearman unit was one of the last units I had in my empire that were actually intact. So, we can't do much about that. I guess me getting 2,500 is gonna be pretty good. So now I have extra money to spend. I can kind of better manage these parts over here. I can get roads. So roads is good. Before we move into the next turn, I just want to take a look. You can see that this unit of Junior Gulams has been really hurt bad. And so what I'm going to do right now... Oh man, that's a very, very far way to Baghdad to retrain those Junior Gulams. I guess I'll wait, but I will send... Oh, that is also too far for it. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to wait for the next round. So, yeah, I'll just end the turn. Alright, so now, we have a new mission, and we will get military units, and they want us to blockade a port, which is Hormuz. Hormuz was pretty much the port town that, as you can see, is the geographical choke point for the Persian or Arab Gulf, or however you want to call it. Let's put that on a growth build policy here. And basically controlling it meant controlling the Gulf, so it was pretty important for whoever controlled it. And they want me to blockade that, but I'm not going to do that right now. My armies should be... Yep. Okay, so I'm going to send troops that will converge. And the troops will also meet up with more troops, so I can push out the Kingdom of Jerusalem army. Pretty much, I can't recruit there anymore, can I? Nope. Oh, farms. This will pretty much add a lot to our income, but let me take a look at my new city here, and queue up some buildings here. And now is when we start moving. Oh, they still can't make it. I guess because the roads are still not there. Oh. Let's send them anyway. Let's try even recruit them? Yeah, we can. And more roads means easier transport, quicker movement between towns. And this is a town, is it not? Yeah, it's a town, so everything looking good. Town hall will give me public order bonus, so I will see what we can do 4 turns after that. I guess I'll start building these so that I can replace with Ayaz. And now I can push down here. And there's a rebel town somewhere. Oh, there it is. And, ooh,
I shall
have
inform them of your will.
Right here. And that is a big force that can last for 6 whole turns. Oh boy. So invasion towards the east. Not such a good idea.
We must
we can bribe.
Very well.
We can't bribe him. Well, too bad, right? So pretty much not more to do here. Not much to do. We're still trying to fend off the
You are not my
Jerusalem invasion. But we still have 7 turns in Mosul, so it's not like we're in a rush. And that will end this turn and this video in effect. So we'll see you guys at the next installment. Thanks for watching.